Back for some more of Daniel's birthday special, and we're gonna play Super Jeopardy for the NES. Let's see how we do this game, shall we? Super Jeopardy. Oops, that's wrong. Here we go. We have these as our 6 categories. We're dealing with TV trivia, novel screenwriters, China, proverbs, Thanksgiving, and finally, mythological creatures. Alright. I'll leave these categories the way they are and start with China for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
China encourages families to have only this many children. What is 1?
Correct.
China 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
For some 2,000 years, in order to enter government service, applicants had to know his sayings. Who's Confucius? Oops, no.
Correct.
China 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Tang Xiaoping tried unsuccessfully to persuade him to return to Tibet. Who is the Dalai Lama?
Correct.
Let's go with China for 800, please.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Jiang Qing's occupation before she married Mao Zedong. Michael. Actress. Oh, alright. That's right. China 1000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The second 5-year plan, which forced farmers into giant communes, is also called this. The Great Leap Forward. Alright. Now it's Thanksgiving for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Though it's been moved, it's still revered as a pilgrim's landing spot. What is Plymouth Rock? Thanksgiving for 400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
A favorite movie bunch introduced to the Pilgrims by the Indians. What is popcorn?
Correct.
Go with Thanksgiving for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Though not a pilgrim, he organized their militia and was written up by Longfellow. I think I know, but I'm going to give this one to Michael. Oh, he doesn't know.
Incorrect.
Oh, Wendy doesn't know either. Ha ha.
Incorrect.
Too bad, so sad. See if Karen knows this one. Miles Standish, and that was my guess, believe it or not. Oh well, I'm not worried. I am not worried at all. We're going to keep going. Thanksgiving for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
It was the first agreement for self-government ever in effect in America. Wendy. Oh, the Mayflower Compact. Alright. Now TV trivia for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Lauren Hewitt has played a cruise director on this series. What is the Love Boat? Oh no. Let's go with the TV category for 400, TV trivia.
For 400 points, the answer is...
As Jeannie the Genie, she was not allowed to bear her navel. Who is, Barbara Eden? She's the one.
Correct.
Let's go TV trivia for 600, please.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Of Kukla, Fran, or Ollie, the one with just one tooth. Who is Ollie? It is Ollie. TV trivia for 800, please.
For 800 points, the answer is...
This Bowser Bauman rock group closed the show with the words "Grease for Peace." What is Shanana?
Correct.
Let's go TV trivia for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Like Jackie Gleason before him, he lived the life of Riley. Don't know this one. I'll give it to Michael. It was William Bendix. Oh, alright. Novel screenwriters, 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
John Steinbeck wrote the screenplay for this film about Emiliano Zapata. Oh. Viva Zapata. Alright. Viva Zapata. Proverbs, 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
They flock together. What are birds of a feather? Let's go Proverbs for 400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
Oh,
The Daily Double.
I'll bet it all. Bruce Willis film title that completes the proverb, Old Habits. What is Die Hard?
Correct.
Proverbs 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
The worth of an ounce of prevention. What is a penny a pound? No, that's not right. Oh, Michael doesn't know.
Incorrect.
Oh, a pound of cure. Oh. That's right. I wasn't sure. Novel screenwriters, 400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
Aldous Huxley co-authored the film version of this Jane Austen novel. What is Pride and Prejudice? I'll go novel screenwriters for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
He co-authored Double Indemnity, but adapted no Philip Marlowe stories for the screen. Raymond Chandler. Oh.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Where one finds the proof of the pudding, what is the eating? Right. Proverbs 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
Proverb that was changed for the title of a 1973 James Bond film. What is you only live once? No.
incorrect.
Live and let live. Oh, the other one. Had a choice and I picked the wrong one. Still time. Thanksgiving for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is
In America, the Pilgrims met this Indian who had once lived in England. No.
incorrect.
Squanto.
For 200 points, the answer is
The ASPCA said this Barnum and Bailey creature is a goat with its horn moved. What is a unicorn?
for 400 points, the answer is
Though clever as trickery, these Irish fairies never lie. What are banshees? No.
incorrect.
Oh, leprechauns.
For 800 points, the answer is
Author of Sanctuary, who worked on the detective classic The Big Sleep. William Faulkner.
correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is
In 1936, he predicted World War II in his film adaptation of his novel, Things to Come. H.G. Wells. Alright.
for 600 points, the answer is
Eternal bird of life that rises from its own ashes and is reborn. What is a phoenix?
for 800 points, the answer is
Renowned for courage, these beasts are part eagle and part lion. What are griffins?
correct. For 1,000 points, the answer is
Medieval alchemist's name for the lovely Lady Moon. Luna. Alright. Well, I'm in the lead with 8,800 points, and we're about to play Double Jeopardy.
let's play Double Jeopardy.
And here are the categories. 20th Century America, Baby Care, Baseball, Musicals, Glass, and finally, The Odyssey. All these are challenging, but we'll make do. Glass for 500.
For 500 points, the answer is
About 90% of all glass is made from this material. What is sand? Glass for 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
This glass yarn serves as insulation in the Corvette's body. Glass yarn serves as insulation in the Corvette's body. Glass yarn. What is it called? Forgot.
incorrect.
I forgot. Oh, fiberglass. Yeah. Baseball 500.
For 500 points, the answer is
Most visited exhibit at Cooperstown Hall of Fame deals with the life of this player, who is Hank Aaron. No, the other one. Babe Ruth, the other one.
for 500 points, the answer is
On May 5th, 1961, he became the first American astronaut in space. Who is Alan Shepard? Twentieth Century America for 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
In 1906, Wilson said, "Nothing has spread socialistic feeling more than the use of this vehicle." What is the automobile?
correct. For 1,500 points, the answer is
In 1968, the U.S. and North Vietnam opened peace talks in this city. What is Paris?
correct.
20th Century America for 2,000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
In 1948, President Truman signed the Foreign Assistance Act, popularly known as this. The Marshall Plan. All right. Baseball for 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
He played for the Chicago Cubs and Brooklyn Dodgers before becoming TV's Rifleman. Who is Chuck Connors?
for 1,500 points, the answer is
Boston and Pittsburgh played the first one in 1903. What is World... Oh! When did you lock me out? The World Series. I knew it. Oh well. Still doing alright. Glass for 1,500.
for 1,500 points, the answer is
A small terrestrial telescope. What's a spyglass? Could I have glass for 2,000?
for 2,000 points, the answer is
A person who sets glass in window frames. A glazier. Alright.
for 500 points, the answer is
It begins with Tevier touting tradition. What is Fiddler on the Roof? Musicals for 1,000.
For 1,000
There we go.
points, the answer is
John Van Drutten's I Am a Camera developed into this musical picture of pre-war Germany. What is cabaret?
correct.
Musicals for 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is it's the Daily Double.
Let's do 5,200. Here's the clue in musicals. George M. Cohan played this president in I'd Rather Be Right. Who is... I'd Rather Be Right. I'll just say who is Harry Truman. No, it's wrong. Took a bit of a hit, but I'm still in the lead nonetheless. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Musicals for 2,000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
A Pulitzer Prize-winning book by James Michener became this Pulitzer Prize-winning show. What is... I'm trying to think. What did James Michener write? I can't remember. It's not coming to me.
correct.
It's not coming to me, so... South Pacific! Ah, it wasn't coming to me. I've got to bounce back. Baby Care 500.
For 500 points, the answer is
It's not unusual for infants to do it 20 hours a day. What is sleep? Baby Care for 1,000.
for 1,000 points, the answer is
For kids like Linus, they provide social security. What's a blanket?
correct.
Baby Care for 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is
The Peacemaker, some recommend to quiet colic. What is a pacifier?
correct.
Baby Care for 2,000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is
By law, paint on new baby cribs must be free of this element. What is lead? Baby Care for 2,500.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
Until he's old enough to put his teeth under it, he's better off without it. A pillow. Alright. Alright. Still a few clues left. I can still bounce up. Glass for 2,500.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
Oh, hello. Oh boy. The glass curtain in Mexico City's Palace of Fine Arts was made by this company, and I know it. Tiffany. Yeah, I definitely need to bounce up now. Musicals for 2,500.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
Gene Kelly originally played this title cat who bewitched, bothered, and bewildered the ladies. It is Pal Joey. Oh, alright. I wasn't sure. Still time. 20th Century America for 2,500.
for 2,500 points, the answer is
In 1939, the Supreme Court declared this kind of strike illegal. A sit-down strike. Alright. The Odyssey for 500.
for 500 points, the answer
Here we go.
is
Its author. Who's Homer? The Odyssey for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
How the Sirens tried to lure Ulysses and his men to their death. By singing songs. Alright. The Odyssey for 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
The Odyssey picks up where this, the author's earlier epic, leaves off. What is the Iliad? That's right. Odyssey for 2,000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
Ulysses was held captive by this sea nymph, the symbol of the Cousteau, society. Who is Io? That is wrong. Calypso. Oh yeah. Wasn't sure. The Odyssey for 2,500.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
Relationship of Telemachus to Ulysses. His son.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
When managers Tommy Lasorda and Dick Williams played for the Havana Sugar Kings, he was batting practice pitcher. Fidel Castro.
Correct. For 2,500 points, the answer is...
The announcer who applied the word rhubarb from the name of a fictional cat to a disturbance on the field. Red Barber. Oh, alright. Looks like I'm in last place, so we'll see what happens in Final Jeopardy. It's anybody's game.
Let's play Final Jeopardy.
Category is flags. Alright. I should do good in this category, but I don't know. Am I going to win? That I don't know. Alright. The number of stars on the U.S. flag which served the longest. What is 48? It is 48. But am I going to advance to the semifinals? I don't know. It all depends if Karen, Michael, and Wendy get their answers wrong. No, I am going to get Daniel $5,000. Alright. But I tried. I did try. Alright. But what I will do is, I will see you all for that next segment right after this, okay? Stick around, folks. Don't go anywhere. We are going to be right back.